What's good? What's good? This is Steeker. This is Steeker the podcast. Hey, man, do me a favor, man. Don't waste no time. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, ya tu sabe. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. Hey, word of advice, man. Continue doing what you're supposed to do. Put in that time. It ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna have some days you're gonna be like, hey, man, I'm tired of doing this, man. I'm tired. I can't keep going. No, look, you're gonna have doubt. It's okay. But don't stop doing what you need to do to get the job done. And you just gotta continue. Because look, man, there gonna be days you're gonna be like, what am I doing? Is this going the direction it needs to be going? And sometimes you have to go back to the drawing board and strategize a little different, try different things. It ain't always gotta be the same. You gotta try different things, man. And you probably wondering, like, what's the point? Get to it, my boy. Woo. Man, we got a good one today, man. We got a good one. We got one in the bag. Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. Ooh. Look, I'll be honest with y'all. I watched the fight. Not once, not twice, a few times, but who's counting? I will say this. That was a good fight. That showed you the sweet science of boxing, and it was a draw. It was a draw. It was too close to call it, man. That one judge that called it 116 to 112, they need to fire his. They need to find somebody new to replace him today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. Today, we need to find somebody. Porque lo que pasó, man, what happened was, that was 116 to 112. What was he watching? What was he watching? Because I know what I watch. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of edged it to Lomachenko, just by a little bit. See, so what I heard by Paulie, Paulie want a cracker. Hey, no, but the boxer Paulie, he said that Devin signed another contract with Top Rank 2 days before the fight. Look, boxing could be so corrupt in so many ways. And when you got to fight that close, it was so close that you couldn't just call it for one fighter. Look, I understand that, Devin was putting that body work on chingazos to the guts. But if you look real closely, and this is what I mean by watching it over a few times, yes, there was times there was a clean shot to the body. And there was times where you could see, here's the body. You know what I'm saying? Was that effective? I know he touched them, but he grazed them, but it wasn't like, it wasn't one of those punches that just went in. It was like he just grazed his body at times, because even Lomachenko would step back a little bit and he just missed it. But when Loma hit the three-piece in the soda, he combined it clean shots to Devin. And why is Devin not calling for a rematch to say, hey, I beat him fair and square, and I'm proving to y'all by fighting him again? See, that's what I think boxing sometimes misses, right? When you got those kind of fights that are that close, I'm not looking to fight the next opponent, whoever's next in line. No. We're not going to fight Shakur Stevenson. We're not going to fight Tank Davis. No. Run that back with Loma. Show us. Convince us. Like you said many times, convince us that you're a better fighter than him. With this specific fight, I'm sorry, man. I like Devin. I think he's a boring fighter. Let's just be real. But he has his moments. However, in this fight, you can't just give it to him just like that. You can't give it to him. And he has to earn it. And look, anybody that gets in the ring and put put them gloves on and throw them chingazos. You gotta give him respect. However, we are watching. You know, our eyes didn't deceive us this time. We saw what we saw, and Loma got that one. Running back, kind of like the Triple G Canelo. Running back, Wilder versus Fury. Running back, run this one back. I do not want him to fight Tank. I do not want him to fight Shakur. They need to run it back. It was too close for them to call it on one side. And the dad, man, what was he thinking? Devin Haney, you need to talk to your dad for a second. Look, Pops. Because I felt when his dad told him that they were winning the fight, Devin in a way kind of like, you know, oh, we winning, we put in cruise control. No. You still got rounds in the fight. In the score they got, in the 10th round, Loma got that. And one of the judges called it, he didn't like, oh man, this one I don't like boxing. I don't know what it is about Devin. I don't know if he tries too hard, if he's trying to sell numbers. It just his I don't know, like his style of boxing. I really don't know what it is. Something about him is just not clicking. Like to be a mega superstar like a Tank Davis. Like when I think when he pushed. When he pushed Lomachenko like that, I was just like, wow. It made me say, I don't really want to support a fighter like that. Cause Lomachenko is not the type of person that, you know, we doing face off, respect and all that. Then you hear Haney talking about in the clinch, you know, you throw them illegal punches or whatever, and I'm like, I looked at the fight. Go look at that fight. Every time they clinch, who was throwing the first punch? It was Devin Haney. He threw a few in the back of the head. The referee had to say a few. You know, it was just so much that I was just like, you complaining so much right now. Just go in there and just whoop his ass, bro. Get him, man. Just convince us that you could beat him. But you complaining about the clinch. You complaining about you know, when you complain about the clinch and you push him, then his dad wants to get involved. And then his dad got a bottle thrown at him. You know how much hate you have to have towards somebody that you have to throw your own drink at him? That's just crazy. And on top of all this, he was fighting not in his hometown, but he's fighting in Vegas. Lomachenko's not from the United States. Come on now. That fight to me, they have to run it back. They gave us something special. The fight was great. But go look at the fight again, people. Go look at it again. Devin did work. Lomachenko did work. I just edged it just a little bit to Loma. However, I rather that would have been called a draw. It was too close to be called on one side. It was just too close. A draw would have been like, okay, let's talk about running it again. Let's see who's the better fighter. See, there's certain fighters that you think of, right? And when you think about Devin Haney, on that specific moment, I would not be looking at the next opponent. I would have been like, the minute they start booing me, and I guess that's the instinct in me, like the line that just, nah, you did not beat me, and we gonna have to run it back. I don't want to talk about nobody else but Lomachenko. Let's run it back. You think you beat me? Let's go ahead and try this again. And the crowd, he would have got the crowd on his side just off of that, because they were like, oh, you want to run it back with him because you felt like you lost? Hey, look, no, I felt like I won, but if y'all believe that he beat me, let's do it again. And he would have had the crowd behind him, because it would have been like, oh man, he a fighter. He want to smoke again. But nah, what he do, throw out, I get it, you think the whatever. But he didn't win that fight like that. Not convincingly, man. And they need to run it back. Even when Lomachenko fought Teofimo, at least with Lopez, man, that was Lopez was giving him the beats. That 12th round, he gave it to him. But this Devin, I don't like this, man. I don't like this dog. I was talking highly about this guy, man. I don't like this, man. Look, that's not here or there. I want a rematch. That's what I want. I don't want to see him fight no Shakur. I don't want him to fight no Tank Davis. Not yet. Not yet. Convince us that you could beat a Lomachenko that apparently he's past his prime because he's 35. Whatever. Long story short, I want to see a rematch. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Did they call it right? Or am I bugging? I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm a little confused on this one. But what I'm not confused at is y'all need to subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always interacting with mi gente, tu sabe. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, one.